Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we are going over the history of the Vaile Mansion. So if you enjoy this, please be sure to like, and if you're new here, consider smashing the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. The Vaile Mansion. The Harvey M. Vaile Mansion is located at 1500 North Liberty Street in Independence, Missouri. Built in 1881 for businessman Harvey M. Vaile, it is a locally significant example of Second Empire architecture. The house was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1969 and designated locally in 2002. It is open to the public as a museum. History. The house was built for Colonel Harvey Merrick Vaile and his wife, Sophia. Vaile was born in Vermont in 1831. He graduated in law from the University of Louisville and moved to Kansas City, Missouri in 1859, before finally settling in Independence in 1870. Construction began around 1871, and the mansion was completed in 1881 at a cost of $150,000. The Vaile Mansion quickly became the showplace of Jackson County and offered lavish hospitality to notables of the 1880s and 1890s, including many U.S. senators and congressional representatives. In the early 1880s, Vaile was involved in the Star Route scandal. Charged with defrauding the government, he faced two trials, in 1882 and 1883, both of them ended in a not guilty verdict, but Vaile had to spend more than $100,000 in trial expenses. In February 1883, while he was in Washington, D.C., his wife Sophia, who had been diagnosed with stomach cancer, was found dead at home from a morphine overdose, in what was a case of suspected suicide. Vaile occupied the mansion until his death in 1894. Immediately thereafter, his heirs contested ownership of the estate in a legal battle that lasted 5 years. In 1983, it was acquired by the City of Independence through a donation by Mrs. DeWitt, and underwent a long-term restoration project. The Harvey M. Vaile Mansion is now a historic house museum operated by the Vaile Victorian Society, a non-profit organization established in 1983 by a group of local residents. Description. The Harvey M. Vaile Mansion was designed by Kansas City architect Asa Beebe Cross in the Second Empire style. Its design was reportedly inspired by a large house visited by Vaile and his wife in Normandy. The symmetrical structure consists of a 2.5-story block surmounted by a 3-story central tower, constructed of hand-pressed red brick. It features an elaborate 1-story porch, limestone moldings, heavy bracketed cornices, dormered mansard roofs, and multicolor slate shingles. The tall, narrow windows, together with the central tower's double mansard roof, emphasize the strong sense of verticality of the facade. When completed, the Vaile Mansion was, according to an 1882 Kansas City Times reporter, the most princely house and the most comfortable home in the entire West. It features 31 rooms with 14-feet-high ceilings decorated by French, German, and Italian artists. All of the original furniture was auctioned off when the estate left the Vaile family. However, the interiors still boast the original paintwork, 9 marble fireplaces, and 2 of the tree original chandeliers, originally intended for the White House. State-of-the-art amenities original to the house include speaking tubes, gasoliers, indoor running hot and cold water and flush toilets, equipped with a built-in 6,000-gallon water tank. The Vaile Mansion was the first house in Jackson County with indoor plumbing. The mansion was originally surrounded by a 630-acre estate, which included a grape vineyard and an apple orchard. Vaile had a wine processing plant on his property, as well as a wine cellar capable of holding 48,000 gallons. The interior.